Welcome to the Best Startup Idea Ever podcast, where unique startup ideas are sparked by the need for a modern and different lifestyle. From stylish camper vans for those who love to travel without giving up home comfort, to Bollywood dance workouts that combine fun, energy, and fitness. And even basic clothing and underwear, simple but essential, reimagined to fit today's active lifestyle. Each story proves that when you combine the right style, function, and emotion, startup opportunities naturally unfold. Let's begin the journey of discovery now. Story 1. Boho Camper Vans. Imagine this: you're driving along a quiet road through the Arizona desert. The sky is deep blue, a soft breeze brushes past the cacti, and you're not thinking about hotels, flight tickets, or even where to find a public restroom. Everything you need, from a cozy bed and kitchen to a perfect sunset viewing spot, is right inside your modern camper van. That's the kind of experience Boho Camper Vans offers. Not just a vehicle, it's a lifestyle. Boho Camper Vans was founded by two friends, David Sodeman and Brett Ellenson, with a simple but bold vision: to bring the free-spirited, minimalist lifestyle closer to everyone through beautifully handcrafted travel vans. When they appeared on Shark Tank, they didn't just present numbers, they brought emotion. The kind of emotion everyone dreams about: dropping everything, jumping into a van, and just driving away. Before Shark Tank, Boho was already making $500,000 in yearly revenue, a solid foundation. But what's amazing is that in just 8 months after the show, their sales skyrocketed. There was no magic trick, just a product that fit the times, a message that spoke to the right audience, and a team that turned passion into real action. So, what can we learn from Boho Camper Vans? First, sell the experience, not just the product. Boho doesn't just sell vans. They sell freedom. They sell the dream of waking up by a forest lake, of road trips with no schedule. When you build your startup, ask yourself, what is my customer really buying? A cake, or the warm feeling of sipping tea by the window? An online learning app, or the confidence that comes from mastering something new? Second, timing matters. The van life culture has exploded on social media. People are looking for simpler, less tied-down lifestyles. Boho Camper Vans tapped right into that movement, and more importantly, they didn't just follow the trend, they helped lead it with their minimalist, nature-inspired designs. Third, simplicity is powerful. Every Boho van has a clean, thoughtful design. Not overloaded with tech or complicated features, just practical, warm, and homey. A startup doesn't need to be complex to succeed. Often, the best solution is the one that's simple and truly meets a need. Fourth, diversify your business model. Boho doesn't only sell vans, they also rent them. This opens the door for customers who want to try before they buy. It's a smart strategy: recurring revenue, more customer exposure, and a great way to test the market. Boho Camper Vans proves that if you really understand your customers, speak to their emotions, and stay flexible in your business model, even a van can take your startup a long, long way. Not just a business journey, but a journey that inspires others to live more freely, creatively, and authentically. So if you have a simple idea, maybe a van, a picture frame, or a hanging lamp, remember this: it's often the simplest things, when crafted with passion and purpose, that become extraordinary. Just like how Boho Camper Vans turned the dream of getting lost to find yourself into something real. Story 2. BollyX. You're standing in the middle of a class, vibrant Bollywood music fills the room, the beat of the drums builds up, and you follow each dance move with incredible energy. You're sweating, but you're smiling, and the most surprising part: you're exercising. That's the magic of BollyX, a workout model that turns boring exercise into an inspiring dance party. In a world where people are constantly looking for balance between physical and mental health, BollyX found a smart way, combining unique cultural music, Bollywood, with modern fitness. It's a mix that might sound strange at first, but with the right setting, the right instructors, and the right vibe, it becomes a life-changing experience. BowllyX offers free online dance classes that last from 60 to 90 minutes, led by instructors from all over the world. This not only makes the model accessible across countries, but also builds a multicultural community, a place where people can move, smile, and connect, no matter where they are. So, what makes BowllyX special? First, their product isn't just a workout, it's a feeling. Exercise can be hard to stick with because it's often repetitive and boring. But BowllyX turns every class into a performance, where you're the star, where you can release energy and emotions. No more counting representatives, no more forcing yourself. Just freely moving with the music and your body. Second, they created an open and easy-to-start model. You don't need dance experience, a perfect body, or expensive gear, just a pair of comfy shoes and a little space at home. This removes a big barrier to entry, something many health and fitness startups struggle with. Third, they don't just sell a product, they build a community. BowllyX understands that motivation is hard alone, but when you belong to a group, where people dance together, share videos, and cheer each other on, you stay longer, feel connected, and become part of their success story. That's what makes the brand feel alive. From a startup perspective, the lessons here are clear. A product doesn't have to be complicated, it just needs to hit the right insight. Everyone wants to be healthy, but no one wants to suffer to get there. BowllyX turned working out into fun, a powerful insight that's often overlooked. You don't have to invent something new, just combine existing things in a smart way. Bollywood music has been around for a long time. Cardio workouts aren't new. But blending them into a joyful Indian-style dance workout, that's the unique twist. Finally, invest in emotion, not just features. People might forget a workout routine, but they remember how it made them feel alive, free, and truly themselves. That's what keeps them coming back, and what spreads your brand. In short, BowllyX isn't just a workout model. It's a movement, a joyful leap from "I have to exercise" to "I want to dance." And if you're working on a startup idea, remember, it's not always about tech or funding. Often, it's about understanding people, connecting with their emotions, and delivering an experience that really matters. Because as BowllyX has shown, people may not work out forever just because they fear gaining weight. But many will dance forever, because they love the feeling of being fully alive in every move. Ding, ding. Story 3, Bombers. You start your day, you wake up, brush your teeth, and then put on the very first item of clothing, not a shirt, not jeans, but underwear. Something no one else sees, yet it can completely affect how you feel throughout the day. And that's exactly where Bombers asked a seemingly simple question: why do we accept "just okay" when it comes to something so essential? Bombers didn't come from a fancy fashion house. They don't chase trends or shout about being stylish. They took a different path, absolute comfort, starting with the smallest details. And from that simple idea, they built a brand worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Their biggest strength isn't flashy marketing, it's deep understanding of people. They realized underwear isn't just a product, it's the layer that touches your body all day. If it's tight, hot, or doesn't fit well, it can ruin your mood. So they began with a basic question: how can we make underwear feel like wearing nothing at all? The answer came from materials: natural cotton, blended with modal, a soft, breathable fiber made from beech trees, even softer than silk, and a touch of spandex for perfect stretch. Every seam is designed to avoid irritation. Every style, from hipsters to briefs, is made with one goal: you wear it, then forget it's even there. But Bombers didn't stop at comfort. They took one more step that many big brands overlook: user experience. They offer sizes from XS to 2XL, no judgment, no limits. Anyone can find their fit. Their packaging is attractive and recyclable, and their return policy is simple and stress-free. Bombas understands that customer experience doesn't start when you open the box, it starts from the moment you decide to buy. Another powerful element that makes Bombas a model brand is their community-driven business model. For every item sold, they donate one to someone experiencing homelessness, a group that often lacks access to clean underwear, which is one of the most requested yet least donated items. By 2024, Bombas had donated over 75 million items, creating real social impact while continuing to grow as a business. From a single pair of underwear, they built a community. A brand with the philosophy, don't just sell the best product, sell the one people want to come back for. So, what are the lessons for entrepreneurs? First, never underestimate the small stuff. The market doesn't always need the most unique product. Sometimes it just needs a better version of what people already use every day. Second, customer experience is the product. A great item without great service won't keep customers coming back. Bombas succeeds because they care about both the product and the way customers feel when they interact with the brand. Third, business doesn't have to sacrifice social values. They give generously and still grow sustainably. And that generosity is what builds loyalty, more than any discount ever could. In the end, Bombas shows us, if you truly understand your customers, not just through data, but through feelings, you're not just selling a product, you're offering a lifestyle. And in a world where everyone talks about customer experience, making someone smile from the first thing they put on each day is a quiet, but powerful win. Thank you for listening to today's podcast. If you find best idea ever stories inspiring or valuable lessons, please share them with your friends. Don't forget to follow the channel to continue exploring other bold startup journeys with me. See you in the next episode, where every idea, no matter where it comes from, can become the seed of a big dream.